Hello and welcome to Get It Done with Gabby. I am Gabby and today we are going to be doing a 1-year postpartum body update. I have kind of been dreading making this video because when I got pregnant, I was in the best shape of my entire life and I had it in my head that I could get that body back a lot faster than I actually am. So I thought when I made this video, I would be like back in shape. I am not. I am actually just getting back into going to the gym regularly, but I thought it was important to share this because you can still love your body even if it's not exactly how you want it to be, and that is something that I am trying really hard to do. And when making this video, it actually helped me a lot because I had this horrible vision in my head of what my body looked like, but then when I'm actually looking at the video footage of it and the photos of my body, there's like a disconnect. I feel like I don't look as bad as I feel like I look, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm excited to share this with you. I also am throwing in some of my diet-related stuff. I started doing intermittent fasting. That's what I did back when I got super in shape before, and so I'm trying to incorporate that again now. If you were just here for the body update stuff, I will leave the timestamp down in the description because the beginning of this video is me just talking about fasting stuff, so I get it if you just want to jump to the body update stuff, so that'll be down in the description. If you are new to this channel, I do a lot of mom content, cleaning, organization, decluttering, and a tad of fitness stuff, which you are seeing right now. So if that interests you at all and you enjoy this video, definitely subscribe. I would love to have you. Okay, I just wanted to interject something here before we get into the video because I feel like I didn't really fully explain myself or my actual thoughts on body image stuff. I've been thinking about it a lot over the past few days while editing this video, and I feel like there's so much that I want to say, but I don't want to make it a downer of a video. I want to keep it kind of upbeat, but I do want to say that our own body image is a very personal thing to everybody, and the way we feel about the way we look varies a lot day to day. We can be looking hot as hell one day and we can just think we are just the ugliest thing that ever existed the next day, and at least that's for me, and I can almost guarantee other people have the same self-talk day to day. I'm not exactly sure what I'm trying to say. It's just such a sensitive topic, and I feel like it's almost a mistake to make a video about it because I don't want to make anyone feel bad about themselves. For my own personal goals and tracking, I do want to share this because I like putting it out there, and I like sharing my journey with my struggles and what I'm going through. And, everybody's stuff is different. Everybody's dealing with different stuff, and I do want to make it known that I feel like I fared really well with how my body looks after having a baby, especially my stomach area. Yes, I am squishy, but I don't have a ton of stretch marks, so I feel like I fared pretty well. So I do want to put that out there. I am well aware of that, and I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say. I know this is a sensitive subject, so I guess trigger warning to anybody who might have issues with this topic, though that should be clear before you click on a body update video. But anyway, I will be done now. Let's just do the video. I felt like it was time to officially start documenting my diet, I guess, because I need some sort of, what's the word? Not responsibility. I don't know what's not occurring to me. I need to report to someone so that I stay on track. And so as of, what's today? Today is Tuesday, but on Sunday, I started working my way into intermittent fasting. And originally I was just going to do my old diet, how I lost all the weight last time, but it's just so hard having a baby. I want to have snacks throughout the day, and that is not what I was doing before. So I decided I'd work my way back into fasting and start with that and see what kind of results we could get. So here's my beautiful plan. Like I said, it's Tuesday, and I'm basically just slowly working my way into eating from 12 to 6. However, I did realize that 6 is too early. I'm making my official end time 6:30, but I still am just going to be shooting for noon as my start time. So I just shifted to 9 a.m. today. And that was even hard for me because I'm so used to just like waking up with Parker at like 6:30 or 7 and eating right away. So I'm definitely glad I decided to like slowly work my way down into my goal, because if I tried to wait until noon to eat today, I would feel like I was dying. This is the first goal, and then once we get on track and are like in a flow with the intermittent fasting, then we will see what's happening there and see how much I need to change my diet. I've always been giving it a mild effort towards eating better, but like right now, I want a banana bread muffin, and so I'm gonna have one, and it's right before lunch. Well, it's 11:15. It's a bit before lunch, but still. If I was on my strict diet, I would not be having snacks, but I'm just not ready for that yet, so. Accountability! That's the word I was looking for. I need accountability, so. This is what we're doing. Okay guys, so this is gonna be my second check-in about the intermittent fasting plan. We are on Saturday. So I can't start eating until 10. Did you drop that? Good job. I can't start eating until 10 today, which actually is pretty much the same as yesterday, because yesterday was a 9:30 day, and I actually didn't eat till 10:30 because we went to the gym and didn't get home until 10:30. I'm already feeling a little hungry, but got an hour and a half left, huh, bud? I also am gonna throw in my body scanner results. Our gym has this like Evolt scanner thing that scans like your, not just your weight, but like your body fat percentage and like the breakdown all over your body and stuff. So I'll insert some of that info now, because I think in about a week I can get another one, because it'll have been a month. So on the 9th, I'll be able to get another one. So we'll see how much progress I've made. Obviously I'm not fully doing the intermittent fasting yet because I'm still working into it, but hopefully we are making some progress. Key baby. Okay, so I wanted to go over my Evolt readings for my first body scan, because hopefully tomorrow I can get my second scan and then we can do a real comparison. But I wanted to go over the very first one so we knew kind of what we were working with. We have my total body weight, which was a 136.5, which says it's in the optimal category, but then I think when you like go into the breakdowns, I don't know, I think I have way more body fat than I should. But anyway, then it breaks it down into body mass, water, muscle mass, but then it says total fat mass is 39 pounds and that's high. Obviously, I knew that already. I have fat to lose. It goes into a lot of extra detail stuff that doesn't really mean anything to me at this point. Oh, there's what I was looking for. So obviously I want to see my lean mass go up. That's my muscle mass, but I'm more interested in the fat mass stuff. So my left arm has 2.1 pounds of fat, which is apparently optimal, but then my right arm is apparently a little chunkier with 2.5 pounds, and that's in the high category. So I'm curious how these are going to change tomorrow. Look, oh my gosh, my left side is just more lean apparently, because I have 6.4 pounds on the left side, and then my right leg is 6.9, and it's optimal and high again. Crazy. Torso fat, 21.1 pounds on my torso. Ugh, yikes. Well, I'd say that's a negative zone, but anyway, I just wanted to go over this real quick so that we have a point of comparison for tomorrow. It has been a minute since I have checked in on the intermittent fasting, but I decided that I kind of wanted to add a little bit to this video and have like a 1-year postpartum body update, because, well, technically the little bean is 13 months old, so it's a little past a year, but I had meant to do one at a year, I just didn't get to it, and I really want to document my progress because it seemed to work really well last time, and I think I just need to see what's going on and be held accountable for what's going on. So if I have to check in and show you guys what's going on with my body, maybe it will motivate me a little more. So I did get my second Evolt body scan thing, so I'll go over that after I show you guys what's going on with my body. But first, let's do a little visual check-in. Okay, so I'm gonna back up so we can get some like 360 shots, and then I do have some old photos from the last time I lost a bunch of weight, so I'm probably gonna do a comparison to those because I am curious like how the general shape of my body has changed since having a baby. So I'm probably gonna throw those up just so we can kind of see if it's like a big difference or my body's still very similar. I don't know. I haven't really like looked very closely. So anyway, I'll back up and we will get some shots.
One thing I wanted to mention is that you absolutely should not compare your body to mine. We are each on our own journey, and we are obviously the most critical of ourselves. This is not meant to make you feel any sort of way about your own body. One thing I try to remind myself of is you are somebody's goals. No matter where you are always somebody's goals and where they wish they could be. So try not to be too hard on yourself, because I got really lucky and my stomach looks pretty much the same as it did before giving birth. I kind of have a little bit of a shadow of a line there. That's all that happened to me, and that may be your experience. You may have had a completely different experience, but I'm just sharing my own personal journey and just seeing where I can make improvements.
Here's the spot that I'm most insecure about. Honestly, my sides too. Like, I probably should have pulled this down more, but I've got a lot of like side chunk going on, so this whole area could use some work, but unfortunately can't spot treat. So anyway, that's what's going on there. So I guess let's jump into some like comparisons, and I'll take some photos and throw those in too, and then we can check out my latest Evolt reading.
Okay, so what we're looking at here is what my body looked like before I was ever pregnant. So on the left is the heaviest I ever was, and on the right is the lightest I ever was and the best shape I was ever in. So I was really strong too, because under all the chunk on the left was a crap ton of muscle because I had been training for 2 years. So as all the fat came off, I had a really like nice sculpted lean looking body. And now I'm going to throw in what's going on currently in the middle. So it looks to me like I'm somewhere in between my heaviest and lightest, which is good. It's definitely not the worst it ever was. What I've noticed is I'm very soft right now. Like, all of my training and muscle that was built up before is no longer there. So even as the weight is coming off, there's just not as much definition. I think I want to start lifting again just so I get some of my muscle back, but not 100% committed to that yet. But it is interesting looking at my body. I don't think pregnancy changed it as much as I thought. Like, my hips don't look that much different. So I don't know. This is the first time I'm really getting a good look at what's going on, and I'm pleasantly surprised. It's not nearly as bad as I suspected, so that gives me some hope. As promised, I got a second Evolt reading, and we are going to go over my progress. My wellness index score went from 7.5 to 7.7, so I'm still in the average wellness rating, so probably won't come out of that even next time, but we'll see if we can get into... Honestly, my goal is excellent wellness rating, but I don't know how possible that is, but I want to be above average, so that's what my goal is. Okay, so it says I have 2 scans, and what I did find, we can go over the details, but what I found to be more useful is the progress section. So I will quickly scroll through all of these. This last time I was 134.3, so I dropped a couple pounds there, so that's awesome. But then everything else is pretty normal. Muscle mass went up because my fat percentage went down. All of this is still pretty much the same, just minor adjustments. But what I did find, now that there's 2 scans, is there's a progress section, which I find to be more clear than all that extra data that doesn't really mean anything to me thus far. So, okay, it says my initial one was 136.5, dropped to 134.3, and then, let's see, this is lean body mass, which I like how they explain these sections. So lean body mass is muscle, protein, and mineral, everything excluding body fat. So this is something you want more of. So I went from 97.4 to 98.1, so good, that went up. And then skeletal mass, what is that? The muscle attached to all the bones that you utilize for training and cardiovascular activity. Okay, so we want more of that as well. So 53.8 to 54.2 also went up. And then this is my big one that I'm watching. My fat mass went from 39 to 36.2, which I think is a pretty decent drop. So overall, I'm pleased with my 1 month progress, and we will see what happens next time.
All right, guys, that is it for my body update. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button and subscribe if you would like to see the rest of my fitness journey and trying to get back into super good shape. This was a really good experience for me and really made me see my body in a different light. And wherever you are in your journey, hopefully you can love yourself and your body. I know it's really hard, but it is something we are all striving for, right? So that is all I have for you guys today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.